Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slide, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, high.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Rams, 23. Hey, so.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Jaguars at 12 and 4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Jupiter. Riggs. Darn, they said it's hot. Here we go.
Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence will throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Hey,
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there, second down.
At the Titans' 26-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Rip, 23. Focus, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown, and that's when you've got to be able to hit it.
His kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
The motion man is Tate. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
The motion man is Tate. To throw is Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Singleton. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down and 8.
30 left. Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, attack.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he rifles one incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Hey, tomato.
Now Lawrence to throw. Big strides, look at him go. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Next to score, Jaguars 10, Titans 7. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Throwing now, Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Ready! Press all 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, here's Ward. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard.
Everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Okay,
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
ready? 1918.
They'll try the left side. Singleton. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Titans have regained the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Jaguars 10. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
23. Here we go.
They run the option left with Lawrence. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Vince, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have regained the lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
1 second, all that remains.
Now Ward. A final shot before break. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Okay, ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 18 Rodney. Let's go.
Ward. He completes it to Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Slot man moves right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 5.
Jaguars 16. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Ooh, the juke.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
That's good.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for second down. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Route.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun. Moore. He's got his man. This is Tate. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Cougar 19.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The motion man is Tate. Now Ward. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay,
now
ready?
2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey, come on, lady.
The motion man is Tate. Up the middle they go. Singleton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 50 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Well, he is caught by Hunter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, 41 yards. And the Jags have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 23. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singleton 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down.
70 Lions. 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jeffrey Simmons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
70 Timberwolves.
Ward now working out of the gun. That is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion,
It may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Hey, go, go.
Here's Lawrence.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Hey, lie.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Decent 24. Focus, hot.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, think right open. Check. 30 left.
They'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
13 loop. Same price. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.